What's up, Madden 16 gamers? In today's video, we're going to be teaching you about the top 5 budget offensive linemen in Madden NFL 16. And guys, if you are new to our YouTube channel, I want to go ahead and personally welcome you to our videos. And my name is Cody. And what we seek to do at this YouTube channel is make you better at Madden NFL 16. We do it through a variety of things. But one of the ways that we make you better is we give you good players that don't cost very many coins in Madden Ultimate Team. And so we believe that by finding those good players, good budget style players, you're going to be able to spend more coins on positions that you want a little higher rated of a player. Okay? So with that in mind, in the last couple videos we've done the quarterbacks, the running backs, the wide receivers, the tight ends. Today we're doing run blockers. And what I mean by run blockers is we're going to be doing offensive linemen. And we're going to split this series up into 2 segments because for budget-friendly players, if you're a running style offense, you want to pay attention to this video. If your offense is a passing style, then you want to tune into our next video and we're going to show you some really good offensive linemen for pass blocking. Okay? I believe that when you're playing MUT and you want to stay budget conscious on the offensive line, you're really only going to be able to do 1 or 2 things really well. You're only going to be able to run the ball really well or pass the ball really well. So you want to find your niche, your style, and you want to draft or you want to select and buy your players accordingly. With that in mind, guys, today we're going to go ahead and hop into the budget series. Now, our goal here is to try to keep these players under 5,000 coins. The way that we do this is we go to muthead.com and we dissect the ratings and we try to look and try to find hidden gems and try to go through and sort through all of that. So anyways, guys, with that in mind, the 2 most important stats I believe for offensive linemen when we're talking about running the football is strength and run block. Those are the 2 most important things for me when I'm looking for an offensive lineman. Now the 3rd component is impact block. If you can get a lineman with good impact block as well as the other 2, it really makes you a very solid and viable offensive lineman. Okay, so with that in mind, these guys are going to be fairly decent for the price, and I'm really excited to hop into this with you guys. We're really trying to stay as budget friendly as we can. That's really the goal with this entire series, is that you can get really good linemen for really cheap. All right, so with that in mind, let's hop into this. So the first, the 5th, number 5 on our list for budget offensive linemen, when we're talking about running the football specifically, is he comes to us from the New York Giants, and it is a Road to the Playoffs edition. And guys, what I like to do on offensive linemen is I don't really go in order. Like I don't do left tackle, left guard, right center, right guard, right tackle. I kind of shuffle them around. In Madden, I don't find that to be a very big issue. So I find doing that to be a success. If you guys have actually had experiences where maybe that matters, if you'll leave that in the comments and let me know, hopefully we can have some dialogue about that. But from my experience playing the game for 15, 16 years now, I don't find it to be a big issue. Anyway, to right guard, we're going to go to this guy. His name is Geoff Shorts, and he is an 83 overall right guard. Now, this card is a really, really good option. Here's why. First and foremost, he's only 3,000 coins, which is very, very affordable. The second thing is, if you take a look at this guy's ratings, this guy is really, really good in terms of a run blocker. First, he has 94 strength, which is very serviceable. He has 93 run block, which is again very serviceable. His impact block is 88, which is good. His pass block is 81. It could be better, but again, we're focusing on run blocking linemen, and that's why we're taking Geoff Shorts. I really like this card. I think it's got a lot of value for you. He's 6'6". He's a big lineman, and if you put him at your right guard, you are bound to definitely have some success with this card. Now, he comes in at number 5 on our list. Now, number 4 on my list here, he comes to us from the Cincinnati Bengals, and I actually debated, he's also a right guard by the way, I actually debated not putting him on this list. He is a little bit expensive. He's probably the most expensive out of all the linemen that I really wanted to get, but his name is Kevin Zeitler. Now here he's going for 6,500 coins. Normally he's actually a little cheaper than that, but he normally is about 5,000 coins. But basically what he's going to do well for us is he's very similar to that Geoff Shorts card, right? He has 90 strength, 92 run block, and then 86 impact block. He's not quite as good as Geoff Shorts, but the reason that I put him at this spot as opposed to number 5 is because he's a little bit better of a pass blocker. And in my opinion, it's always good to be balanced. So that's why I picked him. I'm actually going to give you another option instead of him, for mainly just because I don't like his price right now, because his market's a little high. I want to give you guys another option. So instead of buying that card, I want to show you this other one, and I think this may be the best offensive lineman in terms of budget offensive lineman. I think this may be the best budget lineman in the game overall. And he comes in at number 4 on our list for run blockers, but I think he's number 1 on our list in terms of value. He comes to us from the New Orleans Saints, and he's actually the weakest lineman that we have, but it is the Road to the Playoffs edition of Terran Armstead. Now, Terran Armstead, what he's going to do for you is he has 87 strength, he has 91 run block, and 90 impact block. Now, those are really good stats for a run block. He also has 88 pass block, which is fairly serviceable for a run blocking lineman. The hidden stat to Terran Armstead, and I think what I believe makes him one of the best run blockers in the game, is he has 83 speed and 88 acceleration. With those stats at the offensive line position, you want to put him on, basically when you design your line, you want to put him in positions where he's going to be pulling. So, for example, if you're running a halfback base, you want him to be that pulling guard. If you're running a quick toss, you want him to be that pulling tackle. This is a guy that you really can do a lot of things with. Now, the cool part about the hidden stat on Terran Armstead is he has 65 catch rating. So if you ever thought about putting a lineman at tight end, Terran Armstead would definitely be someone that you could probably consider doing it with. He has 65 catching. He also has, I believe he has 69 catching traffic. So if you hit him in the hands, he will catch the football. So that's why I like him in this year's game. All right, so that is the number 4 player on our list. Now, coming in at number 3 is a player from the Cleveland Browns. And I don't hear this guy get a lot of love, but he is a center, and his name is Alex Mack. He's a Madden Ultimate Team base edition. As you see here, he's only going for about 3,000 coins, very budget friendly. And what you're going to see when we get down to these ratings, he's probably got the most balance out of all the linemen. He has 89 strength, he has 91 run block, and 90 impact block. So a very balanced center, and a very good opportunity for you guys to cash in on him. He also has 85 pass block, which makes him serviceable in the passing game for my money. Now, moving into number 2 on our list, and I'm going to give you guys a hidden gem in a moment. But number 2 on our list is, he comes to us from my favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. I really enjoy the Cowboys, even though I don't like Jerry Jones at all. I love the Cowboys. And I think let's see if I loaded him up. All right, so he comes to us from the Dallas Cowboys, and I think he's, yes, it's a Football Outsiders Edition card, and it is Lyle Collins. This Football Outsiders Edition of Lyle Collins is very effective in this year's game. As you see, he's going for about 4,200 coins, and I'm actually going to purchase this card because I don't have one on my team. I actually auctioned him off, but I want to put him back on my team. Here's why. As you can see, look at these stats. 90 strength, 94 run block, 91 impact block. He's also got 84 pass block. And I'm telling you guys, this is a really good player here for a lot of reasons. And he's a great run blocker, in my opinion. For the value, for the coins that you're going to be spending on that Lyle Collins compared to some of the coins that you could maybe be spending on someone like a Larry Allen or something like that, this card is going to be very serviceable. Now, this is a high price. Normally, like I said, he's going to be about 4,200 to 4,500 coins. And in my opinion, he is one of the best linemen in the game, if not the best budget lineman. I think he comes in second to our number 1 player simply because of his cost. The number 1 player on our list here comes to us from the San Diego Chargers. He's a left tackle, and his name is King Dunlap. And I think King Dunlap is number 1 on the list for 2 reasons. Number 1, he can play, and number 2, he's cheap. He's often going for less than 2,000 coins. Here he's actually a little high at 3,000. But this guy can play, and here's why. He has 95 strength and 94 run block. That 1-2 combination is the best that you can get in the game. He's also 6'9". He's got 85 impact block, which is definitely nothing to snub at. In my opinion, this is one of the best linemen, period, in the game. You definitely want to have him on your team. if you don't have King Dunlap in your lineup, you're doing something wrong. King Dunlap is one of the best, if not the best, run blocking lineman, period. He is one of the top budget linemen in the game. I really, really like this King Dunlap. Put him out there. He's going to be able to seal the edge for you on that outside. And like I said, in my opinion, he is a really, really solid player. And you don't want to sleep on him, because I'm telling you guys, he's big time. He's a big time player. He's a very good. If you're looking for someone who can run block and still be okay against the pass, this guy's your guy. I mean, this guy is a phenomenal player. Like I said, normally he's very inexpensive, and in my experience, guys, he is one of the best overall, just flat out linemen in the game. So definitely don't want you guys to ignore this guy. All right, guys. So that is our budget series as far as what we've got for you so far for the run blocking lineman. What I want to do now is I want to give you guys a player who's a little bit more expensive. So normally he's going to be in the range of 10,000 to 30,000 coins, somewhere in there. And I want to give you one of those guys, but he's still going to be very good for the value. In my opinion, he's actually going to be the best value card in the game for what we're trying to do here. So that's what I like to do here. So what I want to show, and before I do that, I want to show you one other thing first, and that is this hidden gem. From the Tennessee Titans, and I really like this player too. This guy is similar to King Dunlap, and there's two reasons why I like this player. The first one is, number one, ultimately because he's very inexpensive, but number two, as you see here, he's probably the cheapest out of all the linemen we're showing you today. His name here is Taylor Lewin, and he's going for about 1,300 to 1,500 coins. The cool part about this card is that what I like about him and King Dunlap in combination is that they're 6'7" and 6'9". And the other thing is, too, they both have 90 strength, both have over 90 run block, both have over 85 impact block, and both have over 80 pass blocking. Those combinations with one another, I'm telling you, this Taylor Lewin card is phenomenal for run blocking. In my opinion, he actually should have probably made the list. I kind of go back and forth with him and the other guys on the roster here. So, but I do really like this card. All right, guys. With that in mind, I want to show you the best, in terms of my opinion, the best budget lineman, the best value you can get from a run blocking perspective. If you want to run the ball, if that's really what you want to do in Madden NFL 16, then what you want to do is you want to pick this guy up. Now, this guy's a little bit pricey. Like I said, he's a little bit more expensive than everything else that we've got. But in my opinion, for run blocking, he is really solid. And really, just as an offensive lineman, he's really solid. Now, he comes to us from the Philadelphia Eagles team, and he is a left tackle. And what we're going to look at here is Jason Peters, the Madden 16 base set. Now, as you can see here, he's going for about 35,000 coins. Unfortunately, that's fairly pricey for a budget lineman. But if you take a look at his stats and what he does well, this guy is a must-have if you're at that next tier level. Here's why. We'll take a look at his stats here, and what you're going to see is he starts to do both things well. He has that 94 strength, which we really like. He has 92 run block, which is really good, and he also has 95 pass blocking. So he's not just one of the best run blockers, but he's one of the best overall linemen in the game. And to get him for 35,000 coins, in my opinion, this is a must-buy if you're looking to upgrade your offensive line. Look no further than this Jason Peters card. In my opinion, there's few players that are really much better than him for really anything related to the offensive line. I think he is so sound and just a really good option for a lot of you. I think he will be really solid. And then I wanted to give you one other player here specifically for run blocking. He's a little cheaper than Jason Peters, so I did feel like he was a little pricey for what we're trying to do with this budget series. So I wanted to take it down just a notch, and we want to show you this player. He comes to us from the St. Louis Rams. He is a 85 overall Road to the Playoffs edition, and his name, 85 overall Road to the Playoffs edition. He's a right guard, and his name is Garrett Reynolds. Garrett Reynolds, what he's going to be able to do for you is he comes with 15,000 coins, which is more in our range here. And what he's going to be able to do is a lot of things, but the biggest thing is he's 6'7". He has 92 impact block, 91 run block, and 90 string. Those three combinations make him a very balanced option if you're looking to upgrade your offensive line. So I highly recommend him, as well as everybody else that I talked about in this video. I really truly believe that they are some of the best linemen in the game, especially when we're talking about running the football. Now, for those of you like me who really like to pass the ball in Madden NFL 16, if you guys come back for the next video, we're going to be showing you the top 5 budget pass blockers in Madden NFL 16. So I look forward to seeing you guys in that video. Also, if you'll do me a favor, and in the comment section, if you'll let me know what your top 5 or 6 budget run blockers are, I'd love to talk with you a little bit more about that and hear what your guys have to say. Maybe I missed something, maybe I didn't check the ratings well enough. So if you guys can let me know what you guys think, I really appreciate that. And also, if you're new to the channel, guys, I want to thank you real quick for watching the video, but I also want to ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you found this video helpful. And because what it's going to do by you subscribing is you're going to follow the channel, and basically you're going to get access to all of our material here out. And a lot of free content, a lot of content that's designed to help you